guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I have Ryan with me.
Hi guys.
So we are gonna actually do a Would You Rather as like a long form video. We've typically done them as TikToks before, but I figured it'd be fun to see like the whole moment where I basically have Ryan pick two books from my shelves and I give him a choice of would you rather this or would you rather that by telling him the plot of the book. But with that said, I have no control over what comes out of my mouth. I just remember what I remember about the book. And so spoilers may happen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to chapter the video so you can see what books we're going to talk about. And if there is a spoiler that I feel like I gave a lot away, I will note that there is a spoiler in there in the chapter. However, if your idea of what a spoiler is different than mine, aka you think telling a trope is a spoiler or a quote or the name of the person in the book, then maybe this video isn't for you because I will be sharing a lot of information, but I will do my best not to ruin the book.
The Maddest obsession. Flawless.
Would you rather be a guy that's in the rodeo? You're a cowboy, you live on a ranch. It's kind of like Yellowstone, and you are not Rip, but one of the fun ones. And so Rip's kind of jerky. He's the second book. That's your brother. Yep. You're Rip's brother. Okay. And so you're just free and fun and you're a rodeo. What do you call them?
Clown. Rodeo clown.
You're a rodeo clown.
It's a bull rider.
You're a bull rider. That's what you do. So you do that professionally, but you're kind of old. You're like 32. Maybe you should like kind of give it up. And your family wants you to give it up, but you're like, no, I'm never settling down. I'm never marrying, nothing like that. Till one day you mess up. And all of a sudden PR needs to get involved because I think you made fun of milk farmers or something like that.
Okay.
I don't remember, but now PR needs to get involved. So they hire this girl and she comes in to save the day. Her name is Summer. Okay. She is beautiful and she wants nothing to do with you. She's tired of you.
Yep.
But you guys are on the road a lot. All of a sudden you have to go to a hotel together. Things start heating up.
One bed.
I don't think that actually happens here. I think that happens in book 3. I don't think that happens here. I do remember them being in a hotel though. So that's your life. She's very nervous though when she falls in love with you that you are a bull rider. So she says, hey, if I ride your bull, will you stop riding bulls? Something to consider. Okay?
Fair enough.
Would you rather be associated with people in the mafia? I don't think you're in the mafia. I think you're an FBI agent, but I think you're corrupt.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? You start reading this book.
Yeah, no, I started reading this book.
So he is corrupt.
Yeah.
Associating with the Italian mafia, okay? And you are in love with this girl. You found her one day, you guys like got together, whatever the case may be. She calls you agent because you are an agent.
Right.
And you guys hook up. You're obsessed with her. Maddestly obsessed. And then all of a sudden, you look at her and you're like, you can call me by my name. She forgot it. You're obsessed with this girl. She doesn't even know your name. Okay, so things happen. She ends up getting married to somebody else that is like 85 years old.
Oh yeah, I actually forgot about that.
I know, okay?
Okay. I made it this far in the book.
You lose your girl. That's like pretty early on. I wouldn't call that a spoiler. But you lose your girl. And now you have to kind of move on to do your own thing. And now you have to find a way to win her back. She's kind of crazy. She's like a little party girl. She's doing drugs all the time. Like, but she keeps marrying old guys. So that way she keeps getting her money. And you kind of want to take care of her instead.
Fair enough.
I think you shoot somebody in the head. I think you guys do it in a car. I mean, life, you know?
Yeah.
Not a bad gig, honestly.
Normal Tuesday, you know?
It's a normal Tuesday. So which lifestyle do you think you would rather have? Who is Ryan today?
I feel like the Maddest obsession.
You are Christian Alistair. Congratulations. I'm a fan of that. Yeah. Honestly, let's go. All right, what else we got?
We have Sabotage. Black Knight.
Triggered. I actually just made a TikTok yesterday about how much I hate.
Oh, really?
Xander in this book.
I guess I didn't realize that was the book. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Let's do it.
I'm going to preface, but nope, I'm not going to preface by anything. I'll tell you guys at the end. I'll let you know at the end. Okay. Ready? Yes. Are you ready for this?
Yes.
Would you rather own a $3 million car? Okay, and you have a stepsister that you want to bang so bad. So you decide to hook up with her, but then you record it and then you leak some footage. don't remember why, but you're trying to piss her off, okay? And
Okay.
it worked. So she shows up. That's how the book begins. She shows up. She sets your car on fire. She's like, all right, Colton, that's how you want to play the game? She sets your car on fire. But, you know, sibling rivalry. What are you going to do?
Yeah.
So the two of you just continue to start, like, hooking up and doing your thing. And you end up working for Tyson Crawford. He is a lord. Okay?
Okay.
This is good in the Lord's world.
Yep.
Okay? You're kind of one of his lackeys with your 3 best friends. Okay?
Yep.
But you eventually stay with your stepsister and you guys make it work. You guys tell your parents that you just wrecked your car. It was an accident. And they buy you a new one because
Yeah.
why
Makes
not?
sense. Why not?
Okay?
Yep.
Or would you rather be Xander Knight? Okay, spoilers. If you haven't read this book, this is your time. We'll see you in the next chapter.
Bye.
Okay. Would you rather be Xander Knight and you have a best friend? Her name's Kimmy. You've been best friends since you were children. You've loved her since you were children. She's loved you and you guys needed each other. She ended up, I think, losing a parent or like kind of suffered through a lot of trauma. And she needed you. And then all of a sudden one day you're in the woods and you hear your parents talking. Your dad and her mom or whatever the case may be. And you find out that there's a good possibility Kimmy is your sister.
Ooh.
You guys share a dad or share a mom or whatever it is. I don't know how it worked, okay? And so you were like, oh shoot, I'm in love with my sister. Like not stepsister, like sister.
Oh.
So you decide, hey, I can't be around her anymore because I'm in love with her. And then you develop a really hard drinking addiction and you decide not just to stay away from Kimmy, you allow her to get bullied so bad that Kimmy decides, I no longer want to be here.
Ooh.
And you were never around. She needed someone. She needed somebody and you weren't there. And then eventually you realize that your dad may actually be her dad, but your dad's not actually your dad. So therefore, she's not actually your sister. Her dad is actually your dad. And so everybody's just sharing each other's wives, but you're safe and you can love her again. So you decide to stop drinking, get your life together and try to like come back, but you don't grovel.
So
Ask the questions.
is she still here? You said she didn't want to be here anymore.
She survived.
She survived. Okay.
Elsa found her, I think.
Okay. So I have 2 options.
Yeah.
It could be my real sister or my stepsister.
I didn't realize that, but yeah, you picked real
Okay.
too.
I guess I'll pick stepsister.
By the way, Kimmy's not your real sister.
Well,
We're
we
here
are.
already.
we are.
Congratulations. You're Colton. What?
here we are, honey.
Keeping it in the fam.
That's right.
All right, let's get another one. Let's do this. What do you think they're about?
This?
Yes.
This is about a hawk.
like the bird?
A bird, yeah.
Do you think they transform into a bird?
Yes.
It's like a fantasy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, they like spread wings and just go
oh
out.
they're both hawks.
Swoop, yep.
They-
And this one's about a snake, Avi.
Going through a skull.
Yep. We've all been there.
All right, perfect.
Do you remember anything about these books?
I remember everything about both these books.
Oh, let's
These
see.
were probably my 2 top reads of 2024.
I'll be the judge of this.
All right. Would you rather be a man that just spent time in prison? All of a sudden, you're out. You're finally out. You go back to the house that you bought a long time ago, but you're leasing that out to your friend. So he's like, oh yeah, fine, you can come back. We still have the spare bedroom. So you sneak in through the window. Why do you sneak in through the window? I don't really know. You forgot the keys to your place or
Makes
something
sense.
like that. So you sneak in with a girl and you start banging her, doggy style. On
Where'd
the
the
bed.
girl come from?
You just got out of prison. You just pick her up. You're a hawk. You are a hawk. Bah! You pick her up.
He said hog. Who is that? What's the significance?
No, you just like pick her up. You're out of prison. You're like, hey, I need a girl.
Yeah.
So you take her to the place. You're banging. All of a sudden, door slams wide open.
Yep.
There's a girl there. She's like, who are you? Why are you in my house?
Yep.
Turns out that your best friend that you're leasing the place to has a girlfriend who is living there. He never told her that you're showing up today.
Oh.
Tisk, tisk, tisk to your best friend. So all of a sudden, you're like, I'm Hawke and I live here. I just got out of prison. She's all pissed at her boyfriend and was like, you're always out of town. Now a guy from prison's gonna live here? So she's not too happy. But then again, you guys start hanging out a lot because boyfriend's always gone, just leaving her there with you.
I see where this is going.
And so you guys start to bond. She's a writer. She's alone a lot. You guys start bonding, whatever the case may be. You guys fall in love.
Mm-hmm.
You cheat on her boyfriend with each other. Like, you are the main character. So it's meant to be. Okay?
Gotcha, okay.
So, like, this is the gray line in our community. It's okay. You got her boyfriend. Trash. Then you find out some things about her boyfriend that is your best friend that are very unsavory.
Gotcha. They don't taste good. Got it.
He doesn't taste good.
He doesn't taste good.
Yuck.
Yep.
Okay? He is a...
He's a what? A beach?
He is a beach, okay?
Oh. I actually thought you said he's a beach.
No. I don't want to get canceled from YouTube.
Oh, don't get canceled, honey.
Okay. So that is what this book is about.
Okay.
It's figure insatiable. Okay. You are now a 20-year-old guy, 21, whatever. But you are time phasing between when you were 16 years old and now you're 21. And when you were 16, you fell in love with your little sister's best friend. You guys literally best friends, or maybe your twin sister. You're the same age, whatever the case may be. You fall in love, just young love. Ooh. But now it's 5 years later. You hate her guts so bad. Nobody knows why.
Drastic change.
No one knows why, but there's some drama that goes down. You think that all of a sudden she decided one day she was going to go and be with somebody else. So there's a lot of drama there. You hate her.
Makes sense.
Okay? But this is a 3-book trilogy. So a lot's going to happen.
Yep.
You used to be fun. You used to be like, maybe not fun. You were always quiet, but you were just a kind soul. You didn't hate anybody. Okay? And all of a sudden, you are hardened.
Now we hate everybody.
You hate everyone. You trust no one. And you start to realize that you're actually in with the wrong type of people.
Yep.
That are taking advantage of you. And horrific things have happened to you, and you need to work through them.
Gotcha.
But I will say nothing more.
Okay.
Because this is too good of a book to spoil.
I think I'm going to choose Hawke.
Congratulations, you are Cameron Hawke. He is one of my book boyfriends that I accept zero criticism on. He's precious.
So not meant to be. Black Thorns.
What do you think they're about?
This is about people that are not meant to be together.
Do you think they end up becoming together?
Obviously.
They do be coming
They do be coming together. In this one, a lie turned into a nightmare. She broke my heart, broke me, broke us. Only one thing could mend the... Is that gapping?
The gapping.
The gaping wound she left behind.
Would you rather be JP? You and your brothers own like a real estate business. You're a billionaire. You're
Obviously.
so cool. You're so chill. Okay. You are the funny guy. You're the funny brother.
Yep.
Okay. You have a weird obsession with pigeons. You love them.
Makes sense. I do love me some pigeons.
I know. And then one day you have to hire like this marketing person. Okay. Your brother is dating her older sister. They were in the first book. Now it's the second book. Now you have to date. You have to hire the little sister. Okay, she comes in. She wants nothing to do with you because she's kind of got like a stick up her butt, you know? Like she's very much like, it all has to be right, blah, 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 blah. We cannot date. We're working together. Yeah. And you're JP. You're like, I don't care. I'll date you if I want to date you. Come on, baby girl. Let me take you out on dates. Yep. I don't know how it happens, but I think they end up going out on a whole bunch of dates or whatever the case may be. And I think they like end up working out, but maybe they have a third outbreak. I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember how it ends up going down. Yeah. But I do remember JP's funny and he likes pigeons. So yeah, I think that's all. I think that's the only thing that's important about this book. This is kind of thick.
She do be thick, little thick boy. It
has 407 pages. I like this book, but that's pretty thick to not remember.
It is thick.
All right, or I think you might actually be a real football player this time.
Like an American football player or a soccer player? Two very different things.
I'm going to be so real with you. I think you're a real American football player. I think you're a quarterback. And you're the girl on the sideline, she's a cheerleader. Okay? So you're the star. You're like, everybody loves me. I am who I am. Yep. And then there's a weird cheerleader. Her mom forced her to be on the cheerleading team. She don't want to be there. She's a little more gothic than the rest of the girls.
Yep.
And she catches your eye. You're like, I kind of am about it.
Yep.
So this is the second book. So in the first book, you're like, what's up, cheerleader? How's it going? You guys start hanging out. You realize she's kind of freaky.
Oh, okay.
She's into being chased through the woods. Primal play at its finest. And
Okay.
you dig deep and you're like, I'm about it. Let's go. So you guys meet up and you constantly chase her through the woods and you guys have your little moment. However, she ends up just doing something horrific.
Okay.
Breaks you.
Okay.
And now there may be a little bit of a time lapse. And things may have to happen.
Yep.
And now you have to get her back. Or does she have to get you back? I don't remember.
Could be either way, actually.
Who has to chase who? Whose fault was it? I think it was her fault.
It's her fault. She's going to have to chase him through the woods now. Makes sense.
Thank you. You get it.
I get it.
You get me.
I get it.
So, which one's it going to be?
I think I'm going to be the billionaire real estate agent.
Who loves pigeons?
Who loves pigeons?
Congratulations, you're JP Kane.
Things we never got over. Twisted games.
What do you think they're about?
These are about some things that happened that we never got over. If I were to guess. Mistakes were meant to be learned from, overcome. They weren't meant to destroy, but they do destroy.
They do destroy.
They do be destroying.
You know what else do be destroying?
These mistakes. And then Twisted Games are going to play some really interesting games.
Is it like Saw?
Yeah, yeah, exactly what it is. Comes riding in on a tricycle.
All right. Are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm always ready.
Would you rather be like a 42-year-old man in a small town?
No.
Okay. And hard stop triggered.
I'm already getting close, honey.
You own like a bar and a barber shop like together. You really love whiskey. And you, when you were younger, like teenage years, went through some stuff. And you would think, hey, it's been 30 years, maybe like get over it, but you just still haven't. And so one day you get a call because there's a girl that was running rampant in this town. And you said, get out of my town. I'm Knox Morgan. And you put a sign up on every place saying if she shows up, we're kicking her out. Apparently she has a twin sister.
Ooh.
And that twin sister had just ran away from her wedding. She's got daisies in her hair in a wedding dress and just shows up at this town. She goes to stop to get a coffee. The guy calls Knox and was like, she's here. She's wearing different clothes, but she's here. So Knox shows up. You show up, You show up, you drag her out. Turns out you realize pretty quickly that's not the girl that caused the problem. This is a new girl. It's her twin. So you call her Daisy because she's got daisies in the hair. Makes sense. She literally loves you and you just ruin everything because you're 42 and never grew up.
That sounds fun.
So, what do I have to say? Okay. But you guys do hook up and it is pretty hot. You do her in your office and in your truck.
Nice.
Okay. Or, would you rather be a bodyguard? You're 32, okay? So we're working our way down.
Getting closer.
32-year-old bodyguard to a princess. She is in high school in this...
32 in high school? She dumb as shit. She's going to forget how to breathe here shortly.
1, I meant to say she was in college. 2, I meant you're 32, and then I went to say she was in high school, and I stopped because that was scary. And you just over here.
Put them all together. You said one sentence all together.
Okay. You're 32. You're a bodyguard to a princess that is in college. You're in the States. Her, like, country she's a princess to, different country. It's like Genovia from Princess Diaries. I don't know what countries you don't know Princess Diaries?
No, I do. I had to think on that one.
Genovia.
Okay?
She, one day, gets, like, a letter. I don't know what happened. I think somebody in her family died. So now she has to go to said country and, like, start to take over ruling her country.
Nice.
But here's the thing. She's got this bodyguard that they just went on a trip to Costa Rica or something like that. And, like, he gets asked by her, have you ever been in love? And he says, no, I've never been in love. Okay? By the end of the book, he looks at her and says, ask me again.
Oh.
So cute. Okay, but the problem is, they get to her country, there is a law that she cannot marry someone that's not royal.
Oh.
So she would never be able to marry her bodyguard. What do?
Get married anyways. We know.
They're going to change some laws, okay? This is a really great book.
Okay.
This is a good book too, but who would you rather be?
I'm going to do Twisted Games.
I think you fit Reese Larson much better. Congratulations.
So I too am 32 and in high school.
I too read as if I'm 32 and in high school.
Facts.
Oh my goodness. Well, this was good, honey.
This is great.
You have a lot of good characters that you picked today. Would you like to hold them up? Out of all of those, which one would you rather be? Okay, ready? 32-year-old bodyguard, billionaire who loves pigeons, the guy that got out of prison and steals his best friend's girl, the one that's hooking up with his stepsister, or the FBI corrupt officer that is banging a girl who can't remember his name.
I'm going to go with Twisted Games here.
Oh my gosh! You want to be my bodyguard?
I will be your
Am
bodyguard.
I your princess?
Yes.
I think that of all of those
Yep.
and all of these, I'm not going to lie, you picked really, really well.
Nice. I did my best.
Like, if I had to pick one in real life for you to be, being my bodyguard would be it.
That's it. That's what I do now.
Hell yeah. All right. Well, thank you everyone for joining us today. Did you have a good time?
I had a fantastic time.
If you guys like this, let me know. I will make Ryan make more decisions.
Yes.
Ryan should also be the one that describes the books because I think that he's doing a really great job.
Yeah, I'm really good at that.
All right. We'll see you guys next time.
See ya.